Welcome everyone, Simon here from Kitsumon. This is Kids Who Play, an awesome episode coming up right now for you guys out there. I'm delighted to say that I'm joined with two awesome teammates of mine here at Kitsumon. We have Shen and we also have Tobias. So Shen, our creative director, and Tobias being the community manager here at Kitsumon, all with valuable roles within our ecosystem and team. Shen, do us the honor of introducing yourself and a bit about what you do at Kitsumon.
Hi everyone, thanks for having me on. I'm Shen, design mage at Kitsumon. I'm responsible for the UI designs, the visual aspects that you see on the website, and the marketing content such as the trailer that you can see here. A couple of other trailers coming soon that we're excited about showing you guys. And yeah, all the concepts that you've seen on the articles and a few of the memes in the Discord as well.
Awesome. And Tobias, who probably doesn't need an introduction, to be honest. He's always on the videos. He's been ever present since day one at Kitsumon. But for those that don't know you, Tobias, give us a quick intro as to what you're about with Kitsumon.
Yeah, hey everyone, I'm Tobias. I'm the community manager. I also deal with a lot of content writing as well. Always make sure that if someone has any problems in the community, I try to pass them on and make sure they get communicated and solved. And also when we need any articles, any text writing, any social post stuff, I'm usually the one that does that stuff and takes care of it. And I also work closely with Shent as well, making sure we can produce all the awesome stuff for you guys.
Awesome. Nice intros, guys. So the reason we've got this video in front of us today for all of you out there is the breeding mainnet launched this week. Super exciting. It's been highly anticipated for such a long time. Of course, we'll delve into what breeding is in terms of the Kitsumon and the digital DNA aspect, as well as some other cool elements of this. But for sure, one thing that might be cool for everyone to see, and this is where Shen will be coming in right now, to basically run through how we got to this stage. There's been obviously a lot of development, Shen, hasn't there, about the visual aspect, the user experience, the user interface of this whole breeding portal and spectrum. Give us a bit of a lowdown where we've come from and how we got to where we are and what's right in front of us as users right now for the breeding.
Yeah, certainly. So we've had quite a large upgrade to the website over the last couple of days that's been deployed. Obviously, the breeding's now live, but we've got a couple of other new things on the website as well that you can see. So we've had a UI revamp of the About section, the NFT wallet section. It's no longer just a one-page account. All the in-depth filtering that you're available to do to search through the thousands of hybrids and kitsus that are available. And I can give you a small overview of what we went through in terms of the designing of the thing. So you can see all the screens here. All of this is now deployed. We've got the NFT wallet section on the right-hand side here. The About Us section, so you can see the white paper, the team members, the pitch deck, and the partners section. We've also got an About contact page that you can contact us if you've got anything interesting to say. Always happy to read those. And then the overview of the marketplace and the Kitsu decks as well. So there's been enhanced features implemented, such as the filtering system. So you can get really down into the nitty gritty, whether you want like the hind legs as a particular color or anything very specific. You can now search those through. You can see the flow here. So the user sort of journey that a user would take. It's quite complicated. I think Simon said it's been quite a long process to come to fruition, but we're happy to have that on there now. Just a bit more of a zoomed in version here. Here we go. So yeah, again, the user journey through the About Us section. This is just a very small portion of the website that's now been deployed. But as you can see, it's somewhat complicated in terms of where buttons lead to, different animations, different components, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're happy to have that now deployed onto the mainnet.
Awesome. Now, you mentioned about it being complicated on the screen, and what's really cool to see is the end result, right? And this is like where a user sees the final product, the final stances of all the development that's gone on, all the hard work in the background. So we see this enormous amount of work that's gone on, and I can only stress enough that, you know, everyone in the whole team of Kitsumon and development team and everyone that's responsible for this absolutely fantastic job, as well as the visuals, of course, as well. This has been months and months of planning and dedication, lots of lost sleep and everything going on as well, to come up with the final results. So I guess the perfect opportunity right now is to show everyone, if they haven't seen it already yet, the actual live breeding pages that we have currently live on Kitsumon.com, because when you see the development stage that you just shown, and then now what we see in front of us, actually it's gone from that complicated development side, hasn't it, to the development now of what you see in front of us as a actually hopefully perceived to be a simplistic, easy and efficient way for everyone to use and to navigate around, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, the reason for it being so so much work gone in, and the design file being so complex, is to make it easier for the user, in terms of whether you're navigating through to the dashboard or looking at a particular hybrid or kitsu, or you want to see the stats and stuff like that. So we've tried our best to make it as simple as possible, even though the details and how many hybrids there are and the categorization of all of the attributes is vast, to say the least. We have tried our best to to simplify it for the user, so it's a good experience when they're navigating through the website. So here we've got a very simple menu. When you go into your account, which is from the account section, if you go into your wallet section, you have your token dashboard, which was phase 1 of the UI upgrade. So that's got your vesting, your staking, your rewards page from your referral codes, and then your NFT dashboard, which has all of your kitsus, your trainers if you manage to grab one of those, promo eggs, hybrid eggs, and eventually down the road, when the Professions gameplay is released, we'll have the game items in there as well. So all of these will be filterable. You can search for specific names here, and you can filter systems through here. Like I say, the amount of filters that we've got is very large. And once you type in, let's say, if you wanted to see a particular, if you just wanted to, filter it through to hybrids, for instance, so you could click on generation, and you've got Gen 0, hybrid, or promo. So from there, if I click that, that'll rearrange my kitsus into all of the hybrid kitsus that we've currently got here. I'm not selling any of these for obvious reasons. And yeah, they're easily accessible, sort of quick ones, where it'll filter all your kitsus, so that's including your promos, your Gen 0s and your hybrids, all of your Gen 0 eggs, which there we go, or your Gen 0 eggs that you can then go to breed, promos, hybrid eggs, trainers, and then, like I say, look out for this one becoming available, because that basically means the Professions are live, and we can all have some fun on the Professions gameplay. We've got a quick overview here. As you can see, I have quite a few potions for breeding. So if you've got a semi-average amount of each, this will be displayed in the wallet overview here. This tells you how many kitsu eggs or kitsus you've got in terms of the ones that are bred or yet to be bred. And yeah, you can filter the system through owned, auction, on sale. So these are your auctions, your sales, ones that you've owned, ones that are pending and pending breeds, and as well as newest, lowest, highest in terms of the price. So yeah, you guys have seen this before. This is the sort of information or details page of each redemption card, and this then gives you an easy option to hatch this particular egg. Now I've hatched a kitsune this morning, so let me grab that for you. Should be here. So yeah, we've got the full 3D model in view with its idle animation, which you can zoom in and have a look at all the different aspects of all the good work that AD has done with the 3D models, and then view this particular kitsune on the decks. So you can see his attacks, his passives, and his statistics. These will come into play with the racing aspect of the game. And on the left-hand side, this is for your MOBA activities. These passive abilities will become very interesting when the Professions gameplay comes out as well. And from here, again, there's an easy, accessible button to breed this particular kitsu. So we can go through to here. So this then brings up the speed. You can see the statistics here. So you can nicely match statistics of your best kitsus visually on the page. So I can select, let's say we select a hybrid that's ready. And again, what I love about this is the fact that almost every single page you have the ability to, look at the kitsus in their, in their full glory. You get to rotate them around in terms of the 3D models. This is one of my favorite hybrids that I've got here. Really, I like the coloring on this. I think it's taken some of Kitsune's colors already. Some attributes from Cracked, and I believe Draconica, right? Tobias, that's Draconica's wings.
Yep, and the main I think is also Draconica, if I remember.
And the main, yes, yep. That's right. So yeah, pretty cool color combination there with those different attributes. So then we can lay our egg. It costs 1 potion.
Now, sometimes it takes a few minutes for this to go through as a transaction, if you like. Tobias, give us a bit of a lowdown about the potions. Why these are important. Let's let our audience know about this and why it's so important to breeding.
Yeah, so the potion basically is the whole key to the breeding itself, right? Like you need the 2 kitsus, and then to make anything happen with those kitsus, you need a potion, right? The potion has like the magic of the Big Bang in it, right? And you need it to kind of give life to that new kitsu egg together with 2 parents. And the potions, they can be bought on the potion sale page. And it's in batches. So the first batch that we're at right now is the cheapest, and the price will go up with each batch. So to prepare for lots of breeding, it's best to buy early. And you can also use a referral link as well on the potion page. If you have some friends that you want to get into Kitsumon, you can have them buy potions through the referral link, and then you get a percentage of the sale as well. So potions are very versatile and very awesome, I would say. You can also view them in your wallet dashboard too, like Shen showed before.
Yes,
Awesome.
That's kitsumon.com/potions, the potion site to get those. So yeah, as you can see there, I've just confirmed on my MetaMask to hatch this hybrid egg, and this is basically the bit where patience comes in. It takes a couple of minutes for the transaction to confirm. As is on the blockchain, it's there's a lot of stuff going on in the background to make sure everything is legitimate. So in the meantime, I can switch these over and show you guys some hybrids that we've got.
Now, whilst Shen's bringing that up as well, Tobias, it might be a good opportunity to run through a bit about bloodline royalties and the aspect of like what we call digital DNA. This is a really exciting aspect of the breeding, but also the mechanism of kitsus. What would you say about the bloodline royalties and why this is important to gamers moving forward?
Yeah, so the bloodline royalties are like the key behind making Kitsumon actually have this like play to earn, or in this case, breed to earn kind of aspect, because you can breed the hybrids, right? And if you get a really pretty one, it can already now have value on the marketplace if people wanna buy it because it looks really good, for example, or if they want to prepare in advance for the MOBA or for professions and they want a Kitsu with like very good stats. That could also be one type of hybrid that's in high demand on the marketplace. And then those Kitsus are going to get bought, right? You're going to usually make a profit off of like the cost of the potion that you had to breed it. You're going to make a profit to sell it because it's in high demand if it looks good or it has good stats. And then that Kitsu that you've sold is still going to be in high demand, right? Even if someone else owns it. So that person could choose to then sell it again, right? And it could kind of happen several times. And they could also choose to breed the Kitsu to kind of try and get those good stats on a new hybrid and then sell that one. And so in all those cases, you have, as the original creator, the royalties inside of the Kitsu itself. So every time this Kitsu gets sold on the marketplace, you get a percentage of the sale. Every single time. Doesn't matter if it's 2 times, 3 times, if it's 100 times. You get royalties on every single sale. And for the offspring that Kitsu has, you also get royalties as well. So it's like, if you have 2 Gen Zeros and you make a hybrid, you get the full royalties, which is, I believe, 2.5% on every single marketplace sale. And then if someone buys that Kitsu and breeds a new one with it, then for that Kitsu, you still get half, because the person that bred it gets 1/2 and you get 1/2 because you owned one of the parents, basically, right? That's how it works. So you get then for that one, you get 1.25% of the trade of every single sale that's made. And so if you have a really good Kitsu and it gets bred many times, for example, you could have lots of offspring from that Kitsu that someone else spent money breeding, and you still get 1.25% of those royalties. So there's a lot of earning potential here.
Awesome. That's great, Tobias. And funny enough, whilst you were talking, Jen was scrolling down. I don't think we got down to 1/10 of the page. That's how many hybrids have been having completed so far, which is quite amazing.
Yeah, I think roughly about 1,800 have been bred and hatched in a day since we launched the mainnet yesterday. So it's going well at the minute. Sorry,
awesome. And I'm sure when people are watching this video in the future, these numbers will be even smaller compared to what they will be when people watch this. So yeah, Shen, talk us through this page and what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, certainly. So where are we here? Just find my tab because the transaction's just gone through on our breed. So I'll talk you through this quickly. So this is the Kitsu Dex, basically. We've categorized this into 2 parts. So the Gen 0 is the original 20 Gen 0 Kitsumon, which will always be the same. And obviously they're numbered 1 to 20. They've all got their elements visible, and you can see the details of each Kitsumon on here. So what you won't see is the stats because they're specific to each of the redemption cards. So this is just a basic overview of a particular Kitsumon. Obviously with Kitsune, there's 250 of them overall. So they'll all have differing stats once the redemption cards are redeemed and hatched into their 3D model. So if you're looking through the Kitsu Dex and you want to see or you want to purchase one, we have a new button at the bottom that you can then see available listings on the marketplace. But we won't go to the marketplace just yet because of the hybrid Kitsu Dex. So as we just mentioned, it was 1,800 when we started the recording of this video. It's 1,900 now. So you can see an increase in how excited the community is to start this new chapter and start breeding their Gen Zeros together. So yeah, this is the hybrid Kitsu Dex, and instead of scrolling through 2,000, 10,000, 50,000 hybrids, we've implemented the same functionality that we've got in the NFT wallet in terms of the filter system. So if you're looking for a specific let's say for the racing aspect, you want a very fast acceleration. You're able to search, a high number acceleration for these Kitsu. So at the minute, the top acceleration hybrids can be seen here. Similarly, if you're looking for a particular gene or a particular color, you can choose between these. So I think Tobias' favorite is H2O. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Tobias will be searching through the color of all the Kitsus that have taken on the color from H2O there. So it's quite easy to use. You can add multiple filters. So if you wanted acceleration of 12 and you wanted specific but the back, you can search multiple filters at the same time. Obviously, no one's bred a hybrid with these two components available just yet, but I'm sure in the coming weeks those will become available at the rate that they're being hatched at the minute. So yeah, I mean, I spent this morning looking through these hybrids and just picking out a few sort of favorites that I was looking at. If I can show you that now. So yeah, just grabbed a fair few at the minute. My preference is very clean looking ones. So like this chatty yeeted turtle on the left here. This kind of stuff really excites me. So hopefully that one's on sale. I might make a bid on that later. But yeah, just a handful of hybrids that have come out in the first day. Again, the further down the line, the more complex, the more genes and DNA will be passed down, and the more exciting it will get. Let's go back to our hybrid breed. And you can see, so like I say, we've been speaking for 2 to 3 minutes there, and we've bred a Klutzy Good Celeb, which is here. So again, it's got a lot of the same colors. Obviously, that's going to be more likely because they both had Kitsune's colors. But instead of the wings, now we've got some of the hind legs of Cracked and the front legs of Kitsune. And straight away, you can see this on the Kitsu decks. See its details here. The attacks, passive abilities, not too strong this one, but in terms of mind power, it's going well, and he looks like he's quite lucky as well. So again, straight from here, you can breed it again. Obviously, the cooldown timers will come into effect once the hatching event is over. They'll be a little bit more elongated, the hatching timers. But now I can go back through to my wallet. And my new hybrid should show up. Here we go. So yeah, he's currently not on sale. From this menu here, we've got this sort of pop-up system. So I can copy this link and send it to my friends and say, look how cool this hybrid is. It's going live on the marketplace later. I can sell it, I can auction it, or I can breed it. This menu system is specific to each type of hybrid. So if it was a egg, for instance, clear the filters. Obviously, I can't breed an egg straight away, so I can use the potion on the potion redemption cards, or sell or auction. If it's an egg, I can hatch the egg, or sell or auction, and so on and so forth. And again, this will come more into play in with the game items on the profession side of things. So you'll be able to use those, sell those on the marketplace just as you would with the redemption cards.
And it might be worth to mention real quick that this potion that you see here is a potion redemption card. Yes. That's from the INO. So if you bought a mystery box in INO, you got a free mystery potion, infinity potion redemption card with it. And those are different from the normal potions that you see in the UI further up. because those aren't actual NFTs, because they're only used for breeding anyway, and they can't be traded. So you can only trade the redemption cards.
Yeah.
And these cards, you can redeem them to kind of get a normal potion out of them that
Yeah.
you can use.
Yeah, so like you say, exactly right. If you click on the potion, you can claim your potion, then that will then get added to your count on your NFT dashboard, which is in the wallet section there. So yeah, if you just as an aside to that, instead of going into your wallet and choosing to breed a particular kitsu, you can go straight into the breeding section where you can choose parent A and parent B. So for people who just want to get straight away breeding, they don't know which one to pick, they can choose from the breeding screen. This will then feature all of your kitsus, and the recovery time, if there is one, will be visible for you there. So you'll be able to see which ones you can breed, which ones you can't breed, and so on and so forth. So yeah, in terms of the account section, that's pretty much it in terms of the new UI. We can go to the marketplace, which also is a new system here. Let me get that changed.
I think it's absolutely incredible to see, as we said earlier in the video. Really, it's you see the big development in the background, and then you see the final results. And I'm sure once people have played around for a bit, even in those demonstrations, then it's quite clear that it's very efficient, it's very clean, and fairly easy to flow around. And that's what we wanted out of it, wasn't it? To have that ease of use for all the users and players out there.
Absolutely. And if there are any suggestions, you can always join us on Discord and the feedback and suggestions thread. We're very happy to hear, your guys' experience with the site, and anything that we can do to sort of improve the user experience and the interface. That's what we're here for. So we're all ears when it comes to suggestions and feedback. We really want to hear how you're getting along with it. So yeah, we've got the Kitsumon marketplace again, another updated UI. It's visually, we wanted to keep we didn't want people to learn how to use the NFT wallet and then learn again how to use a different page, when it's essentially the same thing. You're just doing the end action that's different. So instead of looking through your NFTs to choose to breed them or sell them, you're looking through everybody's available NFTs to purchase or to bid on. So again, similar visuals at the top. You can organize and categorize by these quick top level categories. You can check whether it's auction or buy now. Maybe you want to buy one, or you want to play with the bidding feature, and then you can sort them by lowest bids, newest items, ending soon, highest bids, and very popular most bids. So yeah, again, this has got all of the different types of NFTs that we've got. So promo cards, hybrids, Gen Zeros, the potion redemption cards, which I've seen a few of. But you can see here that there will be a vast amount of stuff that you can look at. Again, you're looking for something specific. You can filter this system here, and yeah, it's a whole new UI update.
Awesome. Well, guys, this has been absolutely brilliant to see this in finer depth, I have to say. And I'm sure everyone out there, well, it's clear as day that everyone's using it. As you said, whilst we've been talking, there's been a lot of hybrids being bred on this system. So clearly working, and clearly very exciting for our users and players, and great to see the transition from all the development factors that everyone, including yourself, Shen, has gone through to make this what it is. It's absolutely brilliant. It makes you very proud as team members of Kitsumon as well, to see this fruition, all the hard work coming into the result of this. So and also just to mention as well before we wrap up, of course Tobias has worked hard in the background to ensure that you have all the information you will ever need, both on breeding, the kitsus themselves, professions, and of course the biome land aspects as well. You can find all those articles on our Medium channel. Absolutely brilliant of what Tobias put together there for the information that you need. So yeah, extensive to this video. If you do need to brush up on some information or research about all of this and everything else, Kitsumon, you can check those out for sure. But yeah, guys, this has been brilliant.
I do have one more thing to show that I think may be quite interesting.
Sure.
We have the first ever hybrid on the mainnet chain, which I thought would
yes, nice.
be quite interesting here. I'm sure many years from now this will be highly regarded and highly looked for. But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. I scrolled and got the number, and I thought I'd show you guys this, owned by our very own Sanjay.
Well, there we go. I'll be amazed if he lets that one go. That's for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, brilliant.
He needs to add a couple more zeros on this.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's the dream for sure. Well, guys, thanks for joining us on Kids Who Play, both you guys out there and you guys on the channel with me today. Shen and Tobias, thank you very much for joining us. We're going to leave that there. Do leave the comments below when you can. Let us know what hybrids you have been breeding. Go to our Twitter channel, for example. You can throw them on there as well. There's a big thread going on with the hashtag hybridkitsu. Get those involved for sure. We always like to see all the different variations and everyone's getting excited about it. And of course, don't forget to grab your potions, grab your kitsus, get breeding, and for sure there will be another video very soon on the next developments of Kitsumon. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you for
watching.
Thanks.
Cheers, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.